Howdy folks, a little bit of an explanation. I was playing a little earlier, I'll put it in the description that I am, there wasn't going to be any talking, but then I paused it and then I came back and I played a little bit without unpausing it, or the video recording, so I'm going to do a little bit more playing without any voice, and then we'll be back to our normally scheduled programming. These last two bosses have really embarrassed me with like just trying to get there and dying 20 times. So we'll continue the embarrassment now. Also, I don't remember how to get to this boss, so and I refuse to look it up. So here we go. Oh, another funny thing happened. I went to off camera. I went and like restocked all my pots, but I restocked all the pots, and I don't actually have all the DLC pots. So in my storage crate is some pots that I don't know how to make yet. We're just gonna, we're gonna leave those there. I'll probably remove them a little later. Oh, that's where the lever is. God damn. Oh, easy peasy. We'll remove those later, but and we'll go get the recipes for them and prove that we can grind the material. But for now, they're just gonna kind of stay in the box. So if you see something in there like the eternal sleep pots or something, be not alarmed. We're gonna keep this legit. And now let's go do this boss. This is the last, this is one of the last bosses that's not a remembrance boss, so. Oh, it's Mimic's here. That's right. He's gonna be so confused. Oh, he's gonna shield crash the shit out of me. Uh-oh. Nice. Oh, he blocked it. Nice. Okay, so we're down to 4 more bosses. I guess first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn in all the death root. And then I think we'll have to fight Garank, but that's okay.
The death ring. Feet.
Bro, that was all of it. Bro, that was all of it. That was 6 more. I should have gotten 6 more things. I think I have to fight him. Then he'll give me the rest. Yeah. Yeah. You done now? Okay. Cool. A couple of rock pots to the head, fixed him up. Now see, it should, I guess I don't have heavy rock pots on remake. I'm pretty sure I got all of it. Yeah. There must be like some sitting somewhere. Let me just check all my bosses and then we'll do this. This should, yeah, there we go. So you can see, like, this, I don't have the recipe for that. Or, like, I want to say this one I don't have. This one maybe? We'll get them all. Don't you worry. Okay, now I'm gonna go check what bosses are left. Okay, so Academy's done. Ainsel River's done. Altus is done. Caelid's done. Capital Outskirts is done. Consecrated Snowfield is done. Oh, Placidus Axe. Okay, so we have Placidus Axe. We have Forbidden Lands is done. Deeper Depths is done. Dragon's Barrow is done. Ashen Capital, Royal Capital. Limgrave, all but Soldier of Godric. Liurnia is done. We have Melania. So we have Placidus Axe, Soldier of Godric, Melania, and Rykard. That's it. Those are the 4. So who are we gonna start with? I think we're gonna start with Placidus Axe. I want to say it's... Is it this? I think it's this one. The same one you use for Malekith. Now, Placidus Axe, what are you weak to? He is... resistant heavily to most types of statuses, and he has 40% across the board for Elemental. Plus he's got a 35 for Rock. So Fire is really going to be our winner here. Yeah, I think this setup is probably going to be our winner. This run back can be kind of annoying because these guys will chip ya. Especially the guy who casts the spells. And then this is irritating because you have to do the superhero landing on every single platform. Well, not that one, I guess. Let's see, superhero landing. I want to say that you can make it to about here. And we will have time to do our jellyfish shield during the run-up. That's decent damage. Ow. Yeah, I need to get better at timing that intro. I'm pretty good at fighting Placidus Axe when I got my big bonks, but I do not have my big bonks in. And here's one of those run backs that's actually kind of tough. You know, it might be worthwhile to bring like a big heavy non-rock pot, a big heavy hot pot. What would be great, actually, so we can't make them yet, but the hefty volcano pot. Yeah, the hefty volcano pot would be really nice. Damn it. See, this is stupid. It's okay. We lost some runes previously too, so that's alright. And I forgot to send the elevator up once again. If we just do this, it's actually faster. I think this setup is probably pretty good. It's okay. I heard of a guy once who said that if you encounter a boss without like being ready to have encountered a boss, what you should do is just kill yourself the second time without making it back, because then you're not worried about recovering your souls. And so it's not like weighing on you that every time you fight the boss, oh, I gotta recover my souls, gotta recover my souls. And honestly, that's not terrible advice. Like I've definitely seen much worse advice in Souls games. The worst part about this boss is the run back. So right about here. So I guess I should just, after every like dragon growth, I should just send a couple. Ooh, I don't remember that happening. I guess that's what happens when you like come up on him. Oof. Oof, ow, my bones. I'm used to doing like a full run up on him, and then he kind of just derps around. And I usually do enough damage to send him into like his next phase where he starts flying around. I did it again. No, I didn't. I didn't do it again. Cool. I wonder where the hefty volcano pot recipe is. Because I bet it fucking slaps. Although I have to say that the MVP of the full run is the volcano pot, but the one that made the finale possible, I think, is the rock pot. I really do believe that. It's like right here. Oh, should have gone a little bit to the right. So, lore time. Placidusax was one of the first Elden Lords. Yes, the first one. Great at dodging things, apparently. Not great at dodging that either. Like I said, I'm pretty good at him when I got my big bombs. I think that's just a way of saying that I don't actually know the boss. I can't imagine that's gonna be good. It's time for me to fly. Ah, damn. I'm usually pretty good at dodging. And that one. But not this time. I wonder if it's worth it to go for the rock shot to the head. I should probably try it. I also wonder if I should try and do red tearstone ring, but I feel like I'm getting so absolutely bodied and I'm having to tank so many hits that I probably shouldn't. You know what I should probably do? Alright, that might have been kind of confusing, but the old missus wanted to come talk to me about stuff and get ready for bed, so I just let myself die because I knew I didn't have any runes to lose, and then paused it after a little bit, and oh, now we're frozen because I reconnected my controller. Hey, here we go. We are... Come on. You can do it, game. You can do it. You can do it, Elden Ring. And if you crash now, if you crash to desktop, then it's okay, yeah. This would be a good time to crash desktop, if there was one. Yeah, Placidus X is going to be one of our harder bosses, but I am going to need to respec for Rykard. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to respec. I might be able to use lightning pots effectively enough with this build, because I'm like, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I got 50 dexterity. I think 60 is where you really want it to be. That's like the hard cap for pot damage. What I really wanted, hold on, there. I have like super I one time had a big old spider in my headphone ear cup, and so if I feel something in there, it like freaks me out a little bit until I can clear it. And it was just a piece of my hair, I'm sure, but like after that time, that's like fucking nightmare shit right there. It didn't crawl in my ear, I just heard it, and then I felt something and I took it off and it crawled out and I was like, "Ugh." It was a huge spider. I get pretty big spiders down here in my office, which is what I call the unfinished room in the basement of my home, where I keep my gym and my compy. I probably want to switch over to red Tearstone Ring, just because, not because I'm actually going to purposefully get myself there, but I think I'm going to spend more time in that range than at full health, if you catch my drift here. Ow. 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 Jeez, those come out fast. Stupid recovery window on pots is so damn unforgiving. See, the problem is that there is no like, oh, I think I should respec because I'm playing against him in a way that's not smart. There is none of that. I'm gonna switch over to this though, and we're gonna switch over to this shield, the old classic. We're bringing out the twin kite shield, the twin bird kite shield again. I don't think I'm lightly equipped yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's still a medium roll. Yeah. I have to say, I did become somewhat of an enthusiast of the light roll when I started playing Rune Level 1. Still never finished that run. I probably should finish that run. It's just like, I mean, that's the whole fucking point of a Rune Level 1 run, is that it gets very tough. And it gets tougher and tougher, and you know, by the end you're playing completely no hit. But man, it kind of sucks. And I got very disheartened when I realized that I couldn't actually use the raw enchantment like you could in DS1, 2, and 3. Actually, I don't know about 2, but there's definitely the raw enchantment in 1 and 3, where it removes the scaling from an item, but it increases its base stats. And some people online were saying like, oh, the raw enchantment is just the one that it starts with. I'm like, yeah, but come on, there used to be a way to specialize into that. Not quite damage. Bad at that. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit his head. Actually, I don't know if I can lock onto a head. It's definitely not a headshot. Yeah, I'm gonna start wasting pots if I try that too hard. Definitely red Tearstone Ring range. And I might as well stay here because what he's gonna do next is a one-shot if I don't dodge it, so. It's pretty well telegraphed though. And then the next one. And then the next one. thought I was far enough away. We got down to half. That's not bad. We're getting there. We're getting there, people. So it's gonna take some time. Gonna be some time. Oh, I didn't send it back up. Silly me. I mean, maybe I should try like a single seppuku. Yeah, I should probably do that during my power-up for the white mask. The like second to last thing I do before the jellyfish shield. So we'll start out like, oh, here we go. Sort by acquisition. Yeah, we need to put that away. Concealing veil. I don't see a place where that's actually gonna come into play. Let's see how much more damage we can crank out of this thing. I mean, maybe the play is that we just sack up and learn how to no-hit this guy. That's actually kind of making some sense. Oops, I forgot to put this on too. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I think if we go to here, we can hit him. Yeah. Ugh. Oof. Ow, my bones. Honestly, I think that actually might be the play. Is to just no-hit him. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So first, we're gonna have to do a couple of things here. First, we are gonna switch over to full tryhard mode. Then we're gonna remove this one. Then we're going to so the talisman. We'll start with the talismans. You're going away. Then we just have those two. Yeah. Cool. And then helmets. So you're going away. You're going away. You're going away. You're going away. Oh. And you come back. You come back. Well, actually, I don't think we're gonna need the vision from not wearing the big helmet. Okay, just like that. I thought I could do something tricky where I was doing it while I was falling. You don't want to do the last one until we get there. Because he's basically one-hitting me, or sometimes he's two-hitting me. Okay, so the next one is the last one. Okay. Golden Vow. Hollow Shrubbery. One more of these. Oh, Power Within is so gonna kill me. I almost need like less of a health potion, you know what I mean? Okay, I think Power Within might be too much. Power Within's so powerful though. Okay, new plan. We're not gonna be fully in Red Tearstone range. We are gonna use Power Within. We are not going to send the elevator back up. We are going to be, are going to use Red Tearstone, but we're not going to purposefully put ourselves there. We're just going to kind of use it when we can. We're just going to use one singular seppuku to do the blood stuff. Yeah. The Lord of Blood's Exaltation times 2. Okay, here we go. So, Golden Vow, All Shrubbery. One of these. This. Let's roll. Okay, wait for the first one. Then we'll start hammering him. Second one. 1, 2. Third one. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. Okay, so that has a way bigger range than I thought. But you notice that we're already at like 3/4. So that's probably the setup right there. The problem with Power Within, or the it's called the blood-sucking cracked tier in this game. It costs a lot, but boy howdy is it a powerful buff. I think it's my most powerful single buff. This may be our next, like, big wall. This may be the first big wall of the epilogue here. Placidus X. Of course, I chose to 100% the game. Winning the game was not enough for me. Alright. Alright, Plassy. Let's do this. Let's dance. Okay, do your first one. And then 1, 2. And then the second one. And 1, 2. Third one. That kills me. Ah, damn it. You know, it's probably worth... This is interesting. Let's see something here. Oh, what? I can't do urge. My faith is that far. Okay, we're... I don't have any of my faith boosting. Stand by, folks. This is obviously not going to be part of the build, but I want to see something. And yeah, let's just go for broke. If we're going to go all the way, we're going to go all the way. Yeah, 42. I can cast that. Okay. So, here's the idea. Can I cast Erdtree Hill, or Erdtree Heal? Oh, that's not a heal over time. Whoops. I think that's one? Okay. Nah. Well. No, I'm still losing. Yeah, I'm losing health over time. Now, how about this? How about this plus? We are still losing, but we're losing a lot slower. I'm sure there's something else I could put on here too. Isn't there a slow heal over time? At this point, this is really just academic, because I don't want to waste a talisman slot for this. Is there a heal over time talisman? Could have sworn there was. I just want to know if there's an infinite hyper mode. Method. Could have sworn there was a heal over time. Maybe it's here. Oh, I guess I can't put it in the physic. There is a heal over time physic. Yeah. But then I can't cast that spell. Here, I'll cast a spell. This is stupid. Then I will do this. This is... Yeah, I'm still losing. A lot slower though. Okay, so that's not going to be viable as a strategy to do infinite hyper mode. I don't want to be thinking about that while I'm going. Although, actually, it kind of makes sense to keep the icon shield on, because I've got... I've got a much greater chance of benefiting from the small heal from the icon shield as opposed to the damage boost from the twin bird kite shield. Oh, and I really wanted Blessing of the Erd Tree off of my... That's fine. It could stay here for a second. If I was super slick, I'd be doing stuff like the madness and then the poison, and but I'm really not that good at the like mass. Well, I'm pretty good at the big buff routine, but those are really those buffs, like they're designed so that as you do it, like by the time you're done with it, you've only got about like 3 to 5 seconds before the first buffs start wearing off. So I don't do like a full, it's really designed for one shots, those huge buffing routines. So I don't really do them in the same way. I do my own version, you know. Like I do with most things in my life. I do my own version. Okay, run up. Wait for the first one, and then drop 2. 1. And 2. I missed the first one. Ooh, hit him in the head that time. That's nice. And a 1. And a 2. And then dodge. And a 1. And a 2. And dodge, for the love of God. Hey guys, I didn't dodge. Okay, so the third time, I can only do 1 pot. Maybe I'll switch to a rock pot for that one. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. See, like, already this much already pisses me off. Yeah, these are all necessary. Those 3 are kind of locked in. The fire, the pots, obviously the pots talisman, come on. And then the Old Lord's Talisman, which increases the duration of the spells, which increases the duration of my buffs. So, and you do need to keep that one on. I already experimented with that. If you put it on and then you cast your spells and then you take it off, you lose the effect. The spells last shorter. And I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain I tested that, because that would have changed a ton of things in my game. The historians could be yelling at their screen right now, "You never tested it, and it doesn't work that way!" But, you know. Probably not. Okay, run up to the inner ring here. Then set 1, then set 2. Second one, you set 1, then 2. Then dodge successfully. Drink, drink! And then dodge for your life. Okay, or not. Then drink. Pretty sure that, like... Yeah, I don't know how to dodge that. I like never see that attack when I normally play him. So cool though. Ow. The tail is actually a fairly safe place to sit. Okay. And let's stay in red tier zone. Actually, no. I'm about to die. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And then the third one. Fourth one. We know this action. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Uh-oh, I'm about to die, yeah. Got him like fully into the second / the third phase though. Like and we're almost out of volcano pots, which is bad. Don't get me wrong, that is bad. And you know what else is bad? Doing that. I just had total faith in my previous self and I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. I don't know, maybe I should do the madness too. The double madness. The double Patty Midnight Madness. A free pair of socks with every order. God, that's a deep cut. That's like the most obscure SpongeBob reference I could possibly make. It's from the talent show episode. They're trying to come up with ideas on how to make more money. And both of those are ideas that SpongeBob had. All it took was for me to say double, or, you know, madness, and that came up with that. My brain is a path to many things the Jedi find unnatural. Okay, let's still start with Golden Vow. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea if that's actually going to make a difference. Or if the madness buff already wore off, and I died. I really, really, really wish that it was easier to see buffs wearing on, like turning on and wearing off. That is something I have somewhat of a beef with this game about. Like, sure, there's the symbols up in the top left-hand corner, but watch this. Attack up, right? Okay. So what about this? Still just attack up. Oh, there's like a second one, but that's because one of them is temporary, one of them is more permanent. But like, what about here? What about this? You know what? Never mind. I'm just stupid. Maybe I just need to pay better attention. not what I meant. So that's... Okay, so that's the madness buff. Yeah, so... Wow. Okay, well, I'll need to pay better attention and see if I can figure this out. First off, we're not doing that. I think we are gonna start with the pre-workout and then just grab a red before we run in. And then we'll see if the madness buff is still on by the time we're fighting. Alright, so we'll start with Sippy, then Golden Vow, then Howl twice. Madness buff is still on. Madness buff is still on. Okay, and now it's off. See, I get like no ticks of damage. So it's really not worth it for me to do the madness thing. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's because it wears off too fast. I mean, you can see that even the Lord of Blood's Exaltation's wearing off like pretty dang fast. The Jellyfish Shield's pretty much always worth it, not only because I forgot to bring the elevator up, but also because it is easy to reapply in combat, and it's also very good. I wonder if there's an item that would be better that I could farm for, that would be a better body buff than... Let's do some research. I'm feeling researchy right now. So what we're looking for is, we're going to start with body buffs. So the body buffs, God, this is not Elden Ring body buffs. Okay, body buffs, I believe, is what? Yeah, Halatrabury, plus 25% damage. Oh, plus 30% damage taken. That's actually, I forgot about that. So 25%. We gotta beat 25%. So Exalted Flesh is just physical damage. Oh, Blood Boil Aromatic. Plus 30%. How long does it last? 60 seconds. That's good. That's better than Howl. Altus Blooms, Budding Cave Moss, Land Octopus Ovary, which we would need to farm the giant land octopuses. But I think they respawn. I don't think they... I mean, I would need... I need to just prove that they are infinitely farmable. So let's just go to an area that we knew had a large land octopus, which would be here. And we knew we killed this one because I cleared this like whole dungeon because I was having trouble finding this stupid lever. So not these guys, because these guys are not they don't have the ovaries, I guess. I guess that means that they're male octopuses. But it's the big one. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to see. And then we do have to prove that it will still drop its loot after the first time. Because some monsters, they like will only drop the loot guaranteed. Or like at all the first time. And there's a place to farm these there's 6 of them in Liurnia. And so that would be very easy to... Yes, okay, so they are infinitely farmable. That's all I needed to know. So we are actually already in our cheaty mode, so I'm just gonna give myself a billion of those. Land octopus ovary. Land octopus ovary. Cool. Altus bloom, budding cave. Oh, arteria leaves. I don't know if those are infinite. Those might be one of the few things that's snow troll in the mountaintops of the giants. Are you fucking kidding me? And it's only a 30% drop. So hopefully this guy dies and drops. Oh, they're not that bad. No. Yep. I definitely want to see one drop before I give myself a million billion of them. And I don't know how many more trolls there are in this area. We just have to go back and reset. In theory, we should have to kill 3 of them to get 1. Ugh, what a nightmare. Well, I'm exceedingly happy that I am not, that I'm not playing this legit anymore. Like super ultra legit. My quarrel is not with you, Raven. Why do they always go on me before the guy they were already fighting? Okay, there's one more over here. He was fighting a hand or something. Oh, god damn it. Of course, he's probably gonna drop an item now. Did he? Okay, he didn't. That makes me feel a little better. Okay, so that was the 3 that I was supposed to have to fight for one of these. And then the 4th one, because it's a 30% drop. Not a 33% drop, 30% drop. Oh, you can cast spells? I've like never fought these guys. I mean, I guess that would make sense. Come on, give it up. Nothing? Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go fight those other ones. I need one arterial leaf off of you guys so that I know it's possible. Because Fextra Life lies. You don't scare me. Okay, come on. Give it up, bud. Give it up. Damn it. Do I really need to do this? Bruh. I think Fexer's Life might have lied to me. We're gonna kill him like at least a dozen times before I believe that. Especially now that I actually have my setup set up. Like, what is my discovery? 241, that should be enough. .241 is like double the normal discovery. I'm pretty sure. Which doesn't mean that it's going to be 60%. That's not how the math on that works. I wish that's how the math on that worked, but it's not. That's right, roar it up. Roar it up. Killing me, dude. Because I need to know that these are farmable, or else I'm not going to give myself any of them. My rule was that I will give it to myself if it's farmable. If and only if it's farmable. If with 2 Fs, if you're into, like, logic notation. If with 2 Fs means if and only if. Or like exclusive if, or whatever. There's another word for it too. Come on, dude. Ugh. And there goes my silver chicken foot. Well, I got plenty more. Plenty more where that came from. In fact, I have hundreds of them. Yeah. No, actually, I've only got 10. Interesting. I should probably give myself hundreds of them, but right in the belly. Right in the belly. Give me some heartburn. Oh! Yes! Okay. Excellent. Take all this stupid shit off. Okay. So it's Arterial Leaf, Altus Bloom, Budding Cave Moss. So Arterial Leaf. Budding Cave Moss. Land Octopus Ovary, which we already did. And Altus Bloom. And then also I guess we could just do the Blood Boil aromatics. Yeah, so that way it just auto populates. And then I could just put it here. Yeah, because we'll put the lantern here. Where's my lantern? Where's the lantern? There it is. And then we'll put the... oops. This Madness Stone is so, like... It's so cool, but the thing is that... Because it builds up madness, but it builds up madness only if you're not touched by the 3 fingers. Like, that's actually not as useful. Okay. So, now what we do is we just... That's 60 seconds. That's awesome. That's like one of my best buffs now. Yeah, that legitimately is one of my best buffs. Okay. I probably should have checked through, like... Yeah, I really should have checked through all of them before giving this. So, Flame grant me strength is only 20%. It's good. Hellish Breeze 25. That's, again... Okay, cool. So we don't need anything else. Let's go through and just do a quick, like, let's do a quick like odd hit of thing. So Golden Vow, the spell, 15% extra damage for, what is it, 80 seconds? 80 seconds. Yeah, that's really good. Rallying Standard is better. It's 20%, but it's only for 30 seconds. So I actually go with that. Golden Vow, the Ash of War, is 11.5 for 45 seconds, just straight up worse. The Golden Vow item, which is a new, which is it's a DLC thing. I don't even know if I could make them right now. Blessed Bone Shards and Shadow Sunflowers. I don't know if I have those available to me. So, but it doesn't matter because it only lasts 45 seconds and it only is 12. So, Golden Vow really is just the best aura buff, just like straight up. Variant buffs are like a weird thing. Where, yeah. Contagious Fury is awesome. That's what the Jellyfish Shield is. Oh, I'm gonna need to pause it. Need to go to the bathroom. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. Another thing good about the Blood Boil Aromatic is that it comes out fast, so we might actually bind it to a, like our up instead of the pre-workout. The Sacred Bloody Flesh is kind of interesting. It's from the DLC, and it gives... Oh, does this like turn you into something? No, it doesn't. So it provides a 7% attack buff when consumed, provides an additional 18% after blood loss, so that's kind of cool. Oh, it's a body buff? Okay, it's... Why is it listed under unique buffs? Interesting. Okay, well that's fine. The uplifting aromatic's also kind of interesting. Damage negation plus 90 until hit. Stacks with the Opaline bubble tier. That's kind of cool. Oath of Vengeance is cool, but it doesn't really... Yeah, okay. So we're pretty much here where... Yeah. I don't think any weapon buffs are going to actually affect us, because they really only affect your weapon. Yeah, that's cool. So we're pretty squared away here. I am gonna switch the... We're gonna switch these two, so that I can... So I can pop this in battle. I mean, maybe we should try and stay in... I don't know. But we are gonna get a little bit better action out of not using Howl Shabriri and switching over to the Blood Boil Aromatic. That is going to give us some better damage, and what's nice is that it's going to be one of the few buffs that we can reapply in combat because it's so fast. I think we're still going to do this action. So we start with that, I guess. We do that. See how fast that is? It's not as fast as I thought. Okay, let's do this. Fire attack? Shockwave. Probably about to start flying. Ah shit, this thing. Have to just heal. And... oh, almost. A little bit more of a delay than I thought. Okay, now we flip on aromatic. Blue. We blew this. Nice. Where are you? Ah, see, I thought I locked onto him. I didn't, and because you really do want to lock down while he's in that cloud, and I did not. Yay! Oh, but I reactivated the lift. That's nice. Kind of wild that I'm not using Hellish Burberry anymore. That was one of the staples. There's like a way to do this where you don't like... where it helps you to not have to... I see the speedrunners do it. I have no idea what it is though. I'm just doing a cargo cult thing where I'm replicating what I think is the way to make it happen. Cargo cult mentality is one of those really fascinating things to study. Okay, so I think we still start with Flask. And then we go to this Flask. Then we do this. Then we do this. Then we do this. Do this. Do this, just in case. Shit. Okay, we're all right. Red, 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 red. Ow. Fire? Fire attack? Nope, no fire attack. Okay. A little bit of this. A little bit of this. A little bit of this. Where is he? It's a lot easier to dodge this like second and third one if you locked on, so that when he disappears, he doesn't like escape you. Oh shit, it's this thing again. And then hit, roll. Ah, shit. Heal, heal! Okay. I forget how to deal with this. There you are. It's the same shit. Oh, you asshole. You old bastard. Oh, that makes me mad. That was a dumb way to die. I thought I was out of the range. That's okay. We're definitely doing enough damage that I'm not like super worried about our buff routine and trying to re-optimize it again. We're almost running out of volcano pots, but that's not nearly like all of our DPS, so I'm not too worried. And we're nearly running out where he would be like less than a quarter, you know. So we got room. I would love to find out. Yeah, I already researched it. There's no like status effect that I could do with a ritual pod. Like, I'm pretty sure the only ritual pod that's a status effect is the ice pot anyway. I don't think the rot pots. I think the rot pots are cracked. So that wouldn't help us. And also, he's just so resistant to everything that it would be like 6 pots in order to proc something. It's not worth it. I guess I could be doing this while I walk. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a little bit better. I don't like relying on having to dodge one of those in order to survive because I'm not consistent enough. Shit. That's a fire attack follow-up. Stay near the tail. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Where is he? There's the bitch. Yerp. Yerp. Ah, he did the thing. Wait for the second one. Now rock pot. Now go back the other way. Now rock pot. No, you bastard! Those are expensive. And yerp. I hate it when he does the double fake out. Shit! Shit! Ah! Damn it. I wasn't ready for that attack. Obviously. You know, there are the deaths that bother you, and then there's the ones that don't. That one didn't bother me too much. Ooh, I still got my glowy eyes. They come through the white mask. That's cool. My glowy, I am touched by chaos eyes. I am gonna remove the icon shield here. Because I'm not really using it. And so it's just like one more action economy button press for my brain to keep track of, is getting off of the icon shield and back onto the twin bird kite shield. Well, this feels like the old days of the pot run, where I have to beat my head against a wall for a while. What's nice is that one, the blood boil, is very easy. It's that green square. It's easy for me to keep track of up in the top left hand corner. I think the first one missed entirely. Yeah, I can't be missing the first one. The first one is worth so much. Oh shit. Just heal. And dodge. Nah. It's a badass move, but it's fucking me up. Ow. Ow. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. You gonna stay here this time? Okay, good. Where's the laser beam attack? I love the laser beam. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Where'd you go? Where are you? This is one of those times where sound actually helps, because it helps me hear where he is. Okay, another blood boil. Okay. I feel like I'm doing worse and worse. So, I think we're probably gonna call it there. You know, before I go, since I'm in a researching mood, let's look what it would take for us to get the volcano pots. The hefty volcano pots. Greater Potentiate Cookbook number 13. You need a gas stone. Looks like they're probably just... Huh. I don't know. Hmm. I'll have to figure out whether those are actually... Ruined Forge Lava Intake. I have no idea where that is. There. But I think I can make it there because I have most of the map unlocked already. Looks like it's... Maybe I should use both of my monitors here. That would help. Okay, so it's what? It's here? Oh, yeah. Take the second ladder down and go up the stairs on the right. You'll find it on body near the back wall. Hefty volcano pot. I feel like I've got this one already, but I mean, since I was here. Yep, you have to load the DLC now. Yeah, cookbooks. Greater potentiate. Greater potentiate 12, 11. No, 13. Okay. Take the second ladder down. And then go up the right. Go up the set of stairs on your right. So, ladder 1. What do you have to say? Hit them where they're weakest. Oh, in the butt. In the ass. When I start to do DLC, I'm definitely going to go around and max out as much as I can my stupid, like, shadow tree level. Because, holy shit, this thing's hard. This DLC's hard enough. Okay, so that's the second ladder. Oh, I bet it's that. Go up the set of stairs on your right. You'll find it on the body. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. I'm sure it's this thing over here. Oh god, no. Not like this. Okay, as long as that guy doesn't start fucking with me, because I can't shove a pot into his bussy. I'll take sentences that have never been said for 800, Alex. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, let's see if it's this thing. Nope, it's not that. Okay, well, I guess we're just exploring. Is that it? Nope. Looking for a potentiate cookbook. Oh, maybe this is it. Huzzah! And now it's time to bone home. E.T. bone home. Okay, the volcano pot. Now, the gas stones. Ruined forge lava intake is... Yeah, okay, so pass the message in the ruined, turn left and reach the room where you face the golem. Gas stone can be found on the wall. Is it like not farmable? That's the part where I'm kind of worried, because if it's not farmable, then yeah. So here it is. Here's a gas stone. Pardon me, sir. That was not what I thought it was. Did I already get this one? Take the first ladder down, past the fire blob. Turn left and you'll find a round. Hold on. Round. You'll find a round with golems sitting in this room. Maybe here. In this room you'll find this item near the back wall. Okay. I didn't think this was it. A round. This doesn't look like a round to me. And I bet you are immune to fire. Yes, you are. Cool. I love it when you're immune to fire. Okay, that's not... This is not... Nope. Great for smithing stones if you want those. Do I have any gas stones? I imagine this is where I'd find it. This is where the, like, DLC stuff is. I don't even know what this is. Oh, gas stone. Yeah, there we go. I've got one. Problem is, I need to know if they are farmable from anywhere. Oh, okay. That was... Okay, so that was definitely a gas stone. So, let's bone home and see if we can get some more from this spot. Because that's all I need to know, is if you can endlessly farm them. Because if I could just run and grab them like that, then they are definitely allowed to be hacked in. But if not, they're definitely not allowed. It's very much a that which is not mandatory is forbidden situation. Please, please, please. Yes! Okay, so we're in business. We're in business with the hefty volcano pot. Yes, and the red flesh mushrooms. Okay, so let me give myself some gas stones. Cool. What are the other, like, hefty pots? We already got all of the hefty cracked pots. So let's see what... Fire pot, furnace pot. That was like, yeah, we love the furnace pot. Although it scales with faith, that's right. Very nice, yeah. They're cool. Okay, furnace pot. Fire pots are, like, good. They're strength. Oil pot. The hefty oil pot was cool, but it does more of the oil pot stuff. The hefty magic pot is probably cool. Is there, like, a hefty super magic pot? Let's see what I have first. So we've got fire and furnace. The furnace one is super important for taking down the biggins. We've got red lightning, which, yeah, stacks with dex. This is cool. We never ended up using it much. We might use it for Melania, but volcano pot, super love that. This one's interesting. The hefty frenzied flame pot. Let's take a look at the volcano versus the frenzied flame. The rancor pot's probably lame. It's supposed to, yeah, it summons the skulls. We're not going to use that. The fly pot's interesting, and the rot pot's interesting. Because it's 400 scarlet rot buildup. It's pretty dang good. The fly pot's interesting, but we need to get our arcane up for it to be worthwhile. There's a shit ton of yeah, blood loss buildup, but gotta get the arc up. So this is interesting because it's like the hefty flame pot, the hefty frenzied flame pot. It scales across like everything. Problem being that even at 99 everything, it still falls short of. So like taking a look at the volcano pot. Oh, it doesn't give me. Yeah, let's just do the fire pot. So 99 strength, 10 dexterity. 876. 99 everything. It, on the other one is 12. It's not that much more for insane uh, level requirements. It's theoretically the highest, but like you'd need like six, what is it? 100, 200, 300, 400. You need to be level 400 to start to have this thing, and that's without any vigor or anything else. So kind of fuck that. Yeah, I'm not sure what else is gonna be. The fetid pot is interesting, but again, we need arcane to really get the good use out of it. Same with the poison. The rock pot really is the like the bomb.com. Okay, so the furnace is probably good if we were to crank our our faith up. Okay. But at the same time, we can only hold one or the other, and the rock has been putting up the numbers. So let's do a little bit of experimentation here. With our favorite punching bag. No buffs. Well, actually, it's probably important for me to put on at least this buff, because this buff, not this buff, I lied. This buff. Because this is the one buff that only boosts my fire and not my physical. So, what do we get? 2413. That's good to know. So 2413 for the hefty rock. The furnace. Oh, sorry. Furnace does 2087. See, not as much. We'll check the hefty volcano pot next. Yeah, see, we have the potential for 500 more with the volcano pot. It has to get all the way through its stuff, so we're probably going to switch over to that for our Placidus X fight here. Now when we do this, it should just fill them. Yeah, okay. Hefty volcano pot. We're all volcano all the time here. We now have no ability to do anything but fire damage, but that's okay. Not bad. It is a bigger area too. I'm certain of that. Okay, so that's kind of the new. That's the new plan. We will try again next time, because at this point I'm just doing worse and worse, and I'm gonna start getting kind of salty and burnt out from it. So, thanks for coming along with me. We will set ourselves up for victory. There we go. We're going to set ourselves up for actual victory. Thanks for coming along with me. It's been a great time doing the prologue here. And we'll see you again soon.